Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hits Beauty Studio, Bana Musadi, Douala, and Jungle Hall, Boya.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Freaky Table. It's your girl, Joan Gomba, and I'm here with Yana and Kwor. Today, we are discussing relationships in the entertainment industry in Cameroon. Now, there is a big difference between it being private or secretive, and how those two things or the relationships have affected musicians, their craft, actors, their craft, fashionistas, their craft, celebrities like us, our craft, and all of that.
Baby boys like us.
You're infant boy. So welcome, guys. Oh, I love your shirt.
Of course.
Shut up. Can't just
Tell us.
Who gave you that shirt?
It's Tommy Hilfiger. Tell us.
Tommy Hilfiger. Heel finger. It's heel finger.
The one with the arm is not there. Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh my God. All right, so today, I mean, it's all about relationship. I know all of us love to be loved and be in love. And
I don't care about it.
I don't care about
it.
It's my life like that.
What are those things? Please.
It's showing your eyes.
Please. Everybody focus on themselves.
Oh, everybody.
Everybody focus on their lives.
Yeah, now you're one of those people that will keep your relationship.
If I say love is self-love.
You understand? That's a new way.
Self-love.
You understand? There's too much about this not to love and not
Wait.
to... Come on, guys. Wait.
Wow.
Take a good look at this. Come on.
Let me sip my video.
Please sip it. Taking the juice. You understand? Taking the juice.
Who they breathe?
Talking them. You understand? That's their next.
All right. So back to relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no news that most of our stars don't like putting out their relationships out there on social media or even in real life. We hardly even see them with anybody that they claim like it's our own.
Yeah.
You understand? But in other countries, across the world, definitely, we see people use relationships, love, to as an avenue to spread togetherness and unity, and just try to use it to dismantle hate or hate speeches, war, and all of that. But here it's like the reverse is definitely true. But this is the major question: do you think that relationships in the entertainment industry in Cameroon are private or secretive, or there's no difference?
How? I mean, private is private now. Like, you keep it. Then there's two types of private. Like, private because you are doing other things, or private because you just like your privacy like that. In the sense where, what Drake said, I did not hide my child from the world. I hid the world from my child. Something like that. That kind of thing. Because
he was just playing with words.
I mean, he was playing with words, but then he had a child. I mean, there was a reason behind that.
Yeah.
It was just beyond words.
So are they private or secretive?
Man, see.
Are they keeping it secret, or they are keeping it
discreet.
private?
Are they being discreet? We see the news that follows whenever there's an outburst or there's a controversy. You get your eyes up, wait, what's happening here? But my issue always is, how do you use that to benefit your craft? Because we've seen people use relationships or a stage in their life where it has to do with the opposite sex, or just them going through a phase, benefit of that in terms of advancing their craft or showing the range to which they can express whatever.
Love.
Not love.
Elonge was saying something the last discussion that we had about Daphne.
Yeah.
And he really was insisting on the range at which Daphne can sing about love. Yeah. And but what baffled me was the fact that she's actually in love with somebody that we all just
married.
The whole world. She's married. And then we couldn't see that in the song, and that's the reason why we're having this discussion. Like, how?
No, but I think, okay, for example, I think Daphne is a private person, but not secretive.
Yes.
So, she's married to this guy. Even when they were dating, she was dating this guy, but you don't know details about the relationship. There's a difference between keeping it private and complete secret. The reason why people don't talk, so that's because they follow up on our master.
That's the thing, like,
they follow up on our master.
They fix it for one stop today, and then it's for another one, like, what's happening?
Yes. So, because I don't understand, you even have a child, and nobody can trace the father of the child. We know why. Your person, master. Like, we know that is the reason. You people, they flip our master them. And oftentimes, those men are, so it's not
she baby.
Yes. So it's not, you people should stop saying this and I say create this and I follow.
But no, I can get who like living a private life.
No, there
Like,
is.
understand? Yeah.
There is. And often it's possible. It's possible.
That's
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's living a private life, right?
Even like Simi. Simi has a very private life.
Yes.
And they fully go, but then they make it open. They give you what they want you to see.
You understand?
And then it's like
What would be the point? What would be the point of Daphne hiding her husband from anybody getting to know?
That
That would be strange, right? She's married. She's happily married.
Yeah.
I don't know whether she's happily married, but from what we see, she's happily married.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have access to bedrooms, to the plans they have, to anything.
Course not.
But we know she's married. She's not giving us more than that.
Yeah.
That is somebody who is private. Nobody is asking her. I mean, I know people who have not been private. So if you take Askia and her husband, they're very public. I mean, we have a taste of their conflicts and all of that because we've brought it to social media.
Yeah.
I do understand that some people want to keep things private. If you sometimes if you're dating somebody who has a sensitive job, you don't want a lot of attention on them, who has never really been one for the public eye and really wants to keep their sanity. They don't want to come under the type of microscope that you are under. So you might, you want to save your relationship and you might say, okay, this, because people have the tendency of dragging spouses into things that have nothing to do with it. Like, Daphne wears something, I go like, he must have seen it and all of that. Of course, he saw it before you. So
you also remember when Megan Good wore that blue dress at the BBC award, and the whole world was just like, "Oh my God, you're married to a pastor, you're blah 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 blah." And the husband was like,
"What does it?
My wife looked damn hell sexy. I saw that before you guys."
Yes.
Like, okay.
So I think that people have the right to keep their private lives private. That and they have to judge as a couple, as family, as people in a relationship, what works best for them. They have to look at it. Sometimes introducing the person you are even dating publicly might actually be counterproductive to your career, especially when the person has a lot of skeletons. You could put a full scammer. You understand? It's man. So obviously you're going to introduce it.
Or community
yes, or cultists. So.
We're just talking about it. Remember what's happening to Tonto Dikin right now? She was, engaged to this guy, and later we are finding out that the guy has left to like half of Nollywood. Even her friends, her people that she her proteges. He's just done like a lot. Like it's just a lot. But I have this issue with our love songs. When we have love songs, love songs ought to be believable. For you to feel the listener.
Or sometimes aspirational.
Let me just,
aspirational.
They ought to be believable. Something that you listen, you feel that love. You feel that the person standing from a place of whatever the person was going through or whoever the person was with. And because you've seen it, I'll give you a clear example of Justin Bieber and his wife, right? Hailey Bieber. Like you see these people portray love outside music. Like you see him proclaim love for his wife, then girlfriend. He would sing it, he would say it, he would show it on social media. So when he sings this love, you believe it because you've been seeing him do that. But here, we don't see these people with anybody.
Wait,
let me finish. So when they sing like,
is it possible?
So,
you don't need to follow person, woman.
Everybody's in love with somebody's husband.
That's what is happening. I'm telling you,
when community share,
whether you go from actresses to musicians to whoever most often, I'm saying, particularly the females, who most all of them have children whose paternity are never put out. Not for any other reason, but because this is gotten through adultery. I'm not saying the guy committed adultery with her. And so you cannot actually claim ownership of that relationship.
Which is not yours.
You cannot. I think that most of them went to, because they usually have rich men. So I'm sure they want to show it out there. But what we can only see are the pecs of the relationship, just of money and that. But you
cannot see the man.
You cannot see the man. The man will continuously.
That's for the case of women. For the men, I think that because they have a lot of relationships, they cannot just claim one. So to put one out there and then what happens?
I agree. And first of all, marriage, the rate of marriage is very low in the entertainment industry. Like really low. So and the entertainment industry is also a sex industry. So people are just exchanging private parts.
The charger, my baby.
So it's difficult to actually, I'm saying if you have multiple relationships, if you've slept with everybody, and it's difficult to actually, assert yourself like that. So with me, it's like, no.
But we are clear on one thing, that is affecting the way, because I really do not really believe in love songs from Cameroon. If I'm looking at the person who is singing, I'm like,
no, not sometimes somebody could really
like,
not have anything to do with love, right?
I'm just
but then now how
I can sing a love song without being loved.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But I
because
can
how you develop
police acting now.
But yes, it is true. It is true. But the thing about it is that you don't even talk about them. Like, there are certain things that you don't even say. Like, you don't.
Is it possible? I have this feeling. Is it possible that we are not a romantic people, like public display of affection? As Cameroonian, as Africans,
it's a cultural thing.
Culturally.
Yeah, culturally.
We
So
are
PDF
not,
is now, I think.
PDA it's not public display of affection. Yeah, because it's not something that we do often, and it comes with a lot of criticism sometimes when you even show it publicly. So you might actually Daphne might show her husband, and then it will be a problem. And then imagine
I mean, these things like PDA, and it comes down to really upbringing and culture, like we mentioned earlier. Because you find that even at homes, right, when you're watching movies and it goes to kissing scene, not even sex, a kissing scene, you're trying to hide your feelings, like you know that meme. You're trying to hide your feelings, like, oh my god, this is not going down. And then your dad just look at you. Sometimes
on that TV,
just one look, you're supposed to change your channel.
Yes.
Just one look, you're supposed to change your channel. Like, okay, no, and or rather just leave the place.
Yeah.
But then I was listening to a podcast. I think it's I've forgotten the name of this podcast. It's Cameroonian doing it in the US, African something. She got this sex expert to talk on the show, and she said most of what happens in marriages stem from upbringing and culture, where we are too shy to talk about sex and sexual relationships. We are too shy to talk about how we interact with our spouse. Because sometimes even when people just feel like marriage is like, okay, you've gotten married, everything just wants to hit and go, get children and everything. It's like it's a production ground,
What?
Serving the Lord.
You married before?
Papa.
Senge.
I am a man of the people, you understand? I'm there to share the love.
Infantboy.com.
Nobody owns me, I'm honorable. I am unhonorable. You understand? Yeah, as a baby boy, no one person can handle me. Yeah.
First small Continue, no. I was sending tip.
But yeah, you see that even right from home or as kids, if you're able to give a girl something, like, for example, a sweet, right, in public, the whole class shouts, "Oh, you've done this!" and it becomes the talk of the town. And they report it to teachers. Teachers will come and flog the student for expressing that. So it's a problem right from culture.
Isn't it time for us to, like,
it's time.
Giving due narration to that?
No, the problem is that we cannot give
restriction.
First of all, it's a lot of poverty.
It's poverty that is making us.
No, I'm saying that this poverty thing means people are trying to survive. So you cannot be, you're a millionaire and then one person wants to own you. You understand? Yeah, so one person will do public display, the other people have children, the other people have money. Like, you have to share the wealth. I'm saying how it works.
Yeah.
Is that the ideal? No, but that's what
I think it's important that you mentioned poverty, because see, we may laugh about this thing. It's serious.
And
because you don't want to buy flowers when you're not eating in the morning.
But have you noticed,
a bouquet of flowers, can get a bouquet of flowers.
That when we're younger, when we're younger, when guys want to, woo a girl.
Yeah.
There was this thing that we used to say, boy will enter inside Katide only because of gay. You understand?
Yeah.
I think now, like this.
We are wingman to send the guy to get the girl.
I think now, who they enter Katide because of makeup artists? We enter all kind of Katide for boy. Today I was in campus, some backyard. I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, my point is that back then, guys would go at length to look for a girl that even the girl has not accepted them in the process of making the girl. But now, boy will just try for Douala to take the poor, I'll pay.
Because you know why?
Like the romance, the love,
social media has changed a lot.
Thank God for love, first of all.
Yeah.
Thank God day. First of all, even if you want to be romantic, right?
Yes.
Say you send a bouquet of flower.
Bouquet.
And then we'll say, first, why is it that bouquet over 50,000? They call you, say, I said, so hungry. I said, I'm hungry. They told me, so they buy me flour. They just a flour.
or you want to video
People
call.
like you, they give you not flour. Flour boy. If you give all kind of flour, you want 10 francs. So you know, let's work conto so.
This is
your hand.
Now say they don't be updated on my kind of love. You understand?
Yeah, they don't want that kind of one. So I'm just saying that things are tough. People don't want. They want money. They don't want.
That's why. That's why we don't date broke girls. That's why. Like we don't date broke people. Like just keep yourself, keep in the rich circle.
No, but at the end of the day, it's like looking at all of these things, like whether it's culture, whether it's upbringing, however it is, like how does it change? You know, the art. The craft.
I think social media is an avenue to do this, because with social media right now, you can slide in anybody's DMs, right, and create a relationship with the person and then talk. So there are ways through which you can develop stories, right? Like how it happened in the DM and how it failed, right? That's the way it can happen, because with social media,
slide into people's DMs. You just think about it because the truth. Yeah, right? What you're saying.
That's the problem. But also,
especially when we talk about the song.
If you talk about because you talk no.
You won't understand.
But there's sounds on way.
I think also it's environment, because there are very few ways you can express love in this country. Look, if you want to
whoa, wait. Crisis.
If you want to go out, where do you go out?
You are expressing love, her crisis.
Besides going to drink, where do you go out?
Lockdown.
Just one way of expressing is routine. Like the other day, I was thinking, okay,
let me tell you something. And now you push on this thing. Love is money. Love is money. Give me money. We're gonna have one hand. Say, baby, I love your hand.
This is your stomach. Oh my God, it's very romantic.
I love your hand. It's not. You should not be mixing this thing.
Where did love go?
The thing is,
it went to mobile money.
Because artists who have put out their relationship, oftentimes some have been met with backlash. But when they sometimes I think some artists want to allow to see how solid it is. I remember Beyonce did never ever acknowledge the fact that she was dating Jay-Z. Not probably wanting to go through the thing of explaining again to
how did you meet?
How it ended. If it ends, you know, you have to then, you are still answerable. It becomes a big thing again. So sometimes it's like, okay, let me see how this is going. I'm sure Daphne did not show her husband a lot, but now she flaunts him. So
it's her own now.
Because it's her own, and the foundation is solid.
Yeah.
So she knows that it's solid. So for a lot of people, it's like, okay, and then make a tell something, heartbreak plenty inside their industry. Heartbreak plenty. Yeah, so you're never sure. You see it now. You see it. I mean, when you look at, there is a Bangai Jango as a child of Magasco. She's constantly fighting with this. Let's imagine, I'm not saying Magasco is wrong in their relationship, but let's imagine that she's gone through that experience. Are you sure? And Magasco has gone through that experience with her. Do you think Magasco will want to like be very public with his wife now?
Yeah.
Knowing that the person he public for this whole thing is so stubborn.
What happens is he's going to get the girl mixed up publicly with the whole back and forth. And I also think is one thing too, the fear that by going public, you know, what happens is that you get a lot of people involved in the relationship.
People will get involved.
No, they will.
I think that for me, I feel like this love relationship in Hollywood makes Hollywood.
And then the other thing is there is a precedent that has been set that about privacy. So somebody thinks that people just think that privacy means it applies to everybody.
Yeah.
You are not even a celebrity, actually.
No, but you don't need to be, because
you have one song. No, nobody cares about how you're claiming. I keep my things private. Hashtag maintaining my sanity. No, come on. Hashtag, nobody wants to know.
No, guys. See. He also knows the person. See, get out.
Nobody wants.
He's not the business person. No, I know you're a very private person.
I am private, but I'm not secretive. So everybody around me knows.
No, there's a difference between privacy and being secret. I'm just saying that for a star, for instance, a celebrity, you have a private relationship. Private means that your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your immediate clique, your friends, they know the person.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't go
secrecy.
Out. Things don't go out like that.
Even that clique like that does not know. That night when they call, early morning they go. Nobody
but to be secret is better.
But if you're in a relationship,
I like secrecy.
If you're in a relationship where you're a secret, you would know.
You would exactly.
Why?
No,
how?
No,
by not posting you.
No, if you're dating, no. If you're dating Joan, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, the Joan is a secret. by virtue of how close we are.
Yes,
right.
yes,
So if you just and then I don't know, then she's a secret,
which is nice because
Yes.
you can do many other things. Life is about spice. Life is short. You understand?
See, let me tell you, you are very immoral.
No, see, I think people are not getting a lot of things straight. I like, keep things spiced up, interesting.
But
Who said that you're not keeping things
So,
private?
what are you saying?
immoral.
Wait, see, because now what happens is that you have different experiences. Live as many lives as you can. Life is short. You understand?
See your life.
One life, live it.
Sure,
You see, like that COVID for Kilo. I don't know why.
See who is talking. You guys spoiled me and you're talking about killing me. After I got COVID, this guy
We love you,
together
Yana. We love
spoiled
you.
me.
We love you.
And then
Yana.
along they say, Yana, you know die.
But we're saying that at least, right? I feel like sometimes
Yeah.
when you experience things, it's
Yeah.
easier for you to sing them or
Yeah.
act them. Because our love stories in Cameroon, you don't even see the love
But
stories.
you don't have to know now. The thing is, you don't have to know that they are not. So you can. I'm saying you can.
Keep
You
it
can
secret.
listen to. I'm sure. Okay, I cannot use Rihanna. She has not sung in like 10 years. But they are.
Adele or something.
Okay, so when Adele is in love and she sings, when she's broken up, she's so bitter. Tell us
Taylor Swift.
That's what I'm talking about, right?
Taylor
Content. It's
Swift,
content for their.
So you might not even know the guy she's dating,
Yeah.
but you are able to get
But
it from.
it's given that the thing, like Taylor Swift. All
But-
her
but,
relationships
Master, we are not
give
romantic.
her content. We are not.
Yeah, the truth is that we are not romantic because even the
That's like keeping it secret.
I see which couple do I used to enjoy. So Flaws and all,
Yeah.
I enjoy Askia and Tia.
I do.
And like
They keep-
despite
They keep it interesting in a way. I mean, like,
despite everything, when
It's like
when
come
they are
and
the
give
best, when they're in the best of
You love
of
them.
times,
Yeah.
you
Love
really
them.
enjoy them together. Also, I also enjoy Askia and Zentra.
that picture, though.
Those pictures are hot.
It's queer baiting.
I mean, it's not.
It's queer baiting.
Yeah.
That's not good for that community.
It's queer baiting
what
because
you just
they are
said.
not
It's not good for
they are
that
not
community.
queer, so there's no reason why.
They're not. Anyway, so guys, what do you think about it? The absence of true relationships or expressions of love publicly, perhaps, in Cameroon entertainment industry. Do you think that affects the craft? Does it affect the kind of love songs that they put out?
Yeah.
Does it make you not to believe
No,
them or
but
believe them? I'm
June,
just
sorry,
saying.
no. The thing is, if you've experienced love, let me put it like Katino, the way you will sing about love,
You understand?
And you got the way you think about
Yeah.
As you guys said,
That also think one thing.
Blah, 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 blah.
I think one is also the culture because if we have more avenues to express these things,
You know
right?
them, they are unnominated.
You understand now? Because people can easily shoot video. If you want to shoot a music video, they go to places, New York or Paris, the Eiffel Tower is where you express love.
Yeah.
What are those symbolic cultural
Uncommon.
monuments? That place is political now.
Upper farms.
But they shoot you down. You watch shoot you for love and if I enter inside.
All love song where like junction.
You
Only hungry, but put our
So
face,
what-
love the dying.
What are the cultural elements or cultural symbols, right? That show that this is where love is expressed. We don't have we have just one bowling ground which I know in which I went the other time, and then you have where the places
That I do.
where the places to express, where the places to shoot even
You
videos.
have
No,
fun.
but people can express love in their rooms.
Even the
I know,
hotels.
but I'm saying that ways that
The
I mean,
bushes.
this are people.
Planting the shake so
See them, Pumba,
planting.
Tipo on a corner.
Planting farm. Planting the shake. No, but you
write that
laugh,
bush in a food
you
trap.
laugh. But you remember Tiwa Savage? I think some of our first songs. Sometimes even Davido, they've done songs where they
Aye.
put love with. In the but it's
farm.
cultural.
We get
But the
farm.
way it's done,
Yeah,
you understand?
yeah.
That's it. We strong eye, not even strong love. Strong eye.
You want to follow now, so you're actually punching for your name. That one.
And money,
Yeah.
money. Not like this that's replaced it because I love you according to your money.
No, I think there's a new sexual orientation now, homosexuals, you know.
homosexual.
Homosexuals.
Like
People are,
that.
yeah,
Hashtag.
that's a sexual orientation. It don't get belongs to that sexual orientation.
Women don't Don't mix
You
me.
that 150 they get
Don't
you.
mix me.
Now 150 they get you. You now 150.
Anyway, I
Yeah.
don't think. Well, what do you guys think about it? The celebrity relationships in Cameroon, private or secret? Does it affect their craft or not? Just share your opinions, right? Throw out your thoughts out there. What do you think they should do or should not do? Whatever. What do you think the stakes are at the moment? These people are not in love. This one is never going to be in love to the age of 50.
I'll try.
George
Love
Clooney.
is shit. Stay out of it.
George Clooney.
Stay out of it.
I
don't recommend it.
Please, love. Express love. Oh, I beg you. Hey, me, I want to be in love. So I want to show my love. You understand?
Show it through money.
Shut
The
up.
only real love relationship is Obet and Alvin.
Oh my god. I don't know, but it's falling in
Our
love.
director and his wife.
Totally no.
My
You know,
goodness.
the thing is, the way Obed talks about his wife,
Yes.
right? You're like,
So much
it's
pride
So
and-
much, yeah, then
Right.
it's so.
Bayang in love.
But picking them all.
And if you're not
That's-
getting it, they know ask.
Rapid results.
You can't love. You get TV, you get one aim.
See, when he flopped the stone. But it's so nice because there's one thing he mentioned one time where each time he gets something which is trending or a meme, his wife sent it to him.
Yeah.
No,
That was so
it's
sweet.
a very sweet relationship.
Yeah, like, okay, this guy's
I
price.
wish one day you can experience that.
Guy, I experienced. See, I'm too much for everybody to experience.
Samsung fish.
One. I'm too much. Just too much.
Who never seen it? There, you just never use out of that fridge. Like you just may stock in
I like
there.
it's cold, you know. Ice cold, fresh. Baby boy way.
But calm down.
Mama.
It's okay. It's not something to burst out in anger.
It's not something to, you know.
This is Big Brother. Yana. Show quiet.
This is Big Brother. Along here. You're a big fool.
Guys, share your thoughts
Yeah.
on the comments in the comment section right there on our YouTube channel. It's Decoded TV Studios, and please follow us on all social media to be part of this conversation at Freaky Table. Right?
Yeah.
Yana, Kwa, and myself, we love you guys, and we express it every morning.
I don't.
We love you guys, and this guy is an idiot. We express it every morning, so we are true. We are not secretive. We are very public with our love. Learn to share that. Share your thoughts, guys. Take care of yourself, and see you guys soon.
Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hits Beauty Studio, Bonamusadi, Douala, and Jungle Hawk, Boya.
Contact Jungle Studios, which is located at Solidarity Junction, Boya, for all your photography and videography.
Thanks for watching the dopest TV show right now.
And don't forget to subscribe so that you can continue seeing our beautiful faces. Scratch that. My handsome face.
Alright, guys, and to never miss a thing, follow us on all social media platforms at Freaky Table, Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, stay tuned.